Welcome to the SEO.co Search Engine Optimization Podcast. Digital marketing essentials and next-level tactics. From off-site and on-site optimization to persuasive selling and everything in between. You'll learn actionable tips on what it takes to outright and outrank your competition.
Welcome back to another episode of the SEO.co podcast. We're continuing the series, The Ultimate Guide to PPC Marketing. This one's going to be a short one since it's going to be the final episode in this series. So let's get started with measurement and analysis. Few PPC campaigns are successful from the outset. Instead, PPC managers take the time to measure and analyze the results of their efforts, then make tweaks to gradually improve their results. Google Ads and most other platforms feature ample built-in reporting features, allowing you to track metrics like impressions, or the number of people who see your ads, costs, including average CPC and daily spend, CTR, your click-through rate, or the percentage of people who click on your ad after seeing it, conversions, or the number of people who achieve your final intended action, like making a purchase or filling out a form, quality score, which reflects the relevance and quality of your ads. You can dig deep with these metrics, measuring them for each ad group, and each campaign. You'll also be able to measure them for multiple different time periods. If you link your Google Ads account to your Google Analytics account, you'll be able to gather even more insights, including how users behave once they get to your site. There are so many ways to interpret these data points and use them to improve your campaign. The most straightforward way is through experimentation. Tinker with different ad variables and see how your results change. In general, more impressions, lower costs, higher CTRs, more conversions, and higher quality scores are a sign you're doing things right. You may wish to optimize for one of these metrics above the others depending on your goals. For example, if brand visibility is just as important to you as actual conversions, you may disproportionately consider impressions. Calculating your ROI. One of the most important measurements for any brand to consider is your overall return on investment, or ROI. This is the amount of money your campaign is generating in excess of your overall expenses. In PPC management, costs are easy to calculate. You can see exactly how much you're spending per click, per day, and per month in your campaign. Take this dollar amount for a given time period and set it aside. Then calculate the value of your campaign. You'll first need to calculate the value of a conversion. For some brands, this may mean calculating the average revenue per visitor by analyzing the average purchase. For others, it means calculating the average lifetime customer value and how many visitors eventually become customers. In any case, you'll arrive at an estimate of the revenue generated by your campaign in a given time period. Divide this by your revenue plus your expenses, and you'll get an estimate for your overall ROI. For example, if you generate $10,000 in new sales and you spent $5,000 on ads, you divide $10,000 by $15,000 for an ROI of 66%. There are a few variants in how to calculate and consider this figure, but all of them depend on comparing your new revenue to your total expenses. The higher your ROI is, the more successful your campaign is considered to be. Ultimately, your goals in increasing ROI are twofold. Reducing expenses. Improving your quality score can reduce your cost per click while increasing your ad positioning. You can also reduce your expenses by choosing smarter keyword targets and limiting your competition. Improving revenue. You can improve your PPC revenue by targeting more relevant, purchase-ready demographics, improving your CTRs and conversion rates, and increasing the amount of money you can get from every new landing page visitor. Accomplishing improvements in both categories can skyrocket your ROI. So, in conclusion, obviously, there's a lot to learn about PPC management, even if you've listened to this guide from start to finish. Much of your campaign success will depend on your ability to analyze your efforts, learn from your mistakes, and continuously adapt to new information and new circumstances. If this all seems a bit too much to handle on your own, or if you're currently running your own PPC campaign and are in need of assistance, you should know SEO.co offers a start-to-finish PPC management service. If you're interested in a quote or a free consultation, please don't hesitate to contact us today. And that's all for this guide. Thanks again, and we hope that you're well equipped for PPC marketing. Thanks again for listening to the SEO.co podcast.
Thank you for joining us on the SEO.co podcast. We appreciate your time. Be sure to rate, review, and subscribe to the show and visit SEO.co for more resources based on today's topic, as well as access to more podcast episodes to help you improve your site's long-term SEO success.